There it is. Shaping out to the right, never to be seen again. That horrible slice. So if you're watching this video, that's probably your shot, especially with driver. But I'm going to show you today how it only takes one swing to get rid of that slice forever and maybe start hitting some lovely little draws. Now I know what you're thinking, it can't be that easy, because if it was, I'd have already fixed my slice and you wouldn't be watching me now. So I think the first thing to understand is what is causing the ball for a right-handed golfer to shape from left to right. So with launch monitors, and I use TrackMan 4, golfers now understand that the golf ball sets off incredibly close to where that club face points, and then the shape of the swing or the path the club's moving on through impact dictates the shape. So with a slice, the golf club face is pointing to the right. It could be pointing at target, but to the right of the path, which is moving from out to in. So a lot of golfers work really, really hard on trying to fix the path, because when they watch videos, they see that their downswing goes this way. But the first thing you have to fix is the club face. So what I want you to do, work through this video with me, is pick your driver up, lift it up in front of you, and I want to see how much you can open the club face and how much you can close it. Now what you'll see for a lot of golfers is they can open the club face a lot more than they can close it. Therefore it's incredibly easy at impact for that club face to be pointing over to the right, and the way their brain then tries to get the ball at target is to swing more this way. So the first thing we're going to do is fix face. So the easiest way of doing that is take hold of the golf club, and I want whatever position your hands are in, I want you to move both of your hands for a right-handed golfer more to the right-hand side. Okay, so if I'm in my normal, fairly neutral position, I'm going to move into what would be called a much stronger grip position. Now, as I do that, I'm suddenly able to close the club face a huge amount more than I can open it. So it should give me a very different feeling of what my hands can do and how I can control the club face through the bottom. An extra little thing it'll tend to do as well for golfers is it'll get those shoulders much more lined up. Tend to see golfers get their shoulders left, which will affect path. So by improving the club face, it's also going to help us change path a little bit. So the first thing I want you to do is swing back to about waist height, and I want you to feel like the club face is going to look more down at the ground. And then as you swing through to waist height, I want you to again feel like you get the club face looking down. What you'll tend to have done is club face looking much more over towards the camera, and on the way through, the club face looking much more to the sky. So I want you to move those hands to the right hand side. Then I want you to feel club face down, club face down. And the first thing you need to see is the golf ball going left. Maybe straight, but certainly more left than normal. So if we can do a couple of those little swings, get that feeling, and then put that into the fuller swing, we should then see a very different shape of shot. We see that one really curving to the left. And we can see straight away the numbers on TrackMan there, that club face now 7 degrees closed to the path. So as I promised at the start of the video, it was one swing to fix that slice. But you might say I can't play with that, so keep watching, all will become clear. So if you can hit a few of those, and I'm not going to hit loads on the video like that, but getting that feel of the club face working, straight away your brain will start thinking, well, if the ball's going that way now, I could actually start to swing more this way, more out to the right, because I don't have to now be dragging the club across trying to keep it at target. So you can set up, have that feeling with the club face of it being stronger, and feel now that you swing a little bit more over to the right hand side. Set up nice and straight. We can see a completely different shape of shot. We see the path now 7 degrees from the inside. The club face 9 degrees closed. So now we're starting to see the ball, I'll call that a big draw, some people might call that a hook, but we're starting to see a very different shape and much more distance on the shot. Now, as you work along through this, you might say, right, that feels fantastic, but I feel, and it'll be unusual, comment below if it changes this quickly for you, I feel that I've gone from the big slice to maybe overdrawing the ball and getting more shape than I'd like to see. If that was the case, then instead of those hands being quite so far around, we're going to move just back slightly and then still get that same feeling in the golf swing. Swinging over to the right, you could even aim slightly further right if you're confident of getting that club face back better. And then again, you can see the ball starting to curve from right to left, path from the inside, club face a tiny bit closed, carry suddenly at 230 and 261 total. And not only are you starting to hit the ball further, you're now eliminating the right-hand side of the golf course, maybe missing from time to time on the left, but if you've always sliced the golf ball, you will absolutely take missing a few fairways on the left. But remember, all you need to do is one golf swing can get rid of your slice forever. We've got to change the control we've got on the club face, get that club face coming back more closed. That will allow you to swing more from the inside. And if that slice, that horrible slice, ever creeps back in, start this video again, control that club face, and start bombing your driver.